I'm a registered investment advisor. Basically, we manage money for people. No matter what they want to invest in, whether they're investing in stocks, bonds, real estate, our job is to get an idea of where you want to be, what risk tolerance you're willing to accept, and then to help you to devise an investment program that will help you get to where you want to be. Financial planning to me is like somebody that will draw up the roadmap, but they're not going to drive the car. I mean, they're just going to say, hey, this is what you need to do, but without the experience of having lived it, they'll say, hey, you need to go do this and you need to go here, but they really haven't done any of that, so you don't know how applicable it is. Whereas you take somebody like me, I've been doing this for 33 years. So if I sit down with you and you and I talk and I get an idea of what you're willing to accept in terms of risk and how you feel about the ups and downs of the world, not just the stock market, but just in life in general. How much money you're willing to lose, how much you can afford to lose. Then what I do is I help develop an investment program that fits you as a person. Now, it may or may not get you where you want to go. I mean, a lot of people come in here and they would like to be wealthy, or they like to, they come in here and they've got $10,000 and they want it to turn into $100,000 in 5 years. Well, that isn't going to happen unless you buy a lottery ticket or you're really good at gambling at Vegas, because that doesn't happen in the real world. So we're much more practical, I think, about what we do here. And so my job is to take your money and make it grow somehow, some way. And I do that within the parameters of the risk you're willing to take and what's available to you based upon the amount of money that you start out with. And that's what we do. We monitor all the investments. You get regular reporting. In some cases it's monthly, some cases it's quarterly, depending on what the investment is. But we pay attention to our clients. We contact our clients at least every 90 days. We're constantly reviewing their portfolios. I eat my own cooking. In other words, I generally invest in the same thing that my clients are investing in. Now, some of that differs based upon how much money, a client that has $50,000 is not going to be investing necessarily in the same thing as somebody has $5 million in. All right, they may have pieces of it, but they're not going to have everything that person has. So I have clients that have more assets than I do, and I have clients that have less, and so it's a situation where, but I'm generally investing in the same areas that they are. So I feel the ups and downs. I know what pressures they're going through, what anxieties they're going through, what elation they're going through. But yeah, we watch things very, very closely. We just don't buy it and walk away from it. That's not what we do. So I've been in this business for 33 years. I used to work for the major wirehouses on Wall Street. They're very fine places to be, but they all have their own agendas. And when you sit down with me, there are only two agendas, yours and ours. All right, and yours comes first. I mean, obviously everybody has to get paid. Everybody has to, everybody works for a living. All right, but when you sit down with a lot of companies, a lot of major companies, there's three agendas at the table. One you don't see. There's the client's agenda, there's the professional's agenda, there's also the corporate agenda. We have no corporate agenda. We're completely independent. So when we sit down with you, it's your agenda is what drives what we do. And that, I think, makes a big, big difference. So I've been independent since 1994. Been doing this a long, long time. And I think I think probably what we bring to bear that is really important is we have a lot of experience. We've been through this market a lot. Here in my firm, there's well over 100 years of experience in these markets and in investing. But we bring, I think, to the situation, we bring a lot of experience. We bring an individual approach to investing that's strictly designed, customized, if you will, around you. And we're dedicated to keeping you as a client for a long, long time. I have some of my original clients that I got over 32 years ago. So I think that probably says as much as anything.